Hello, and welcome back to Danganronpa. Well, we're about to do our first trial to try and prove who killed... I can't even remember her name. Wow, it's been a couple of days since I played and a lot of stuff has happened. Anyway, wow, that's, she made that big an impression on me, but I mean, what do you want? Anyway... We're gonna prove who killed her. Let's go. Oh yeah, we're about to go to the truth bullets. Sayaka, that's who it is. Jeez. Wow, it's pretty bad. Okay. Anyway, hopefully my court case is more compelling. Oh my god, dude. Way too much. This girl, I hope she gets it next. She's annoying. Or this dude. I wouldn't be hurt if it was this dude. So they really are convinced I did it, but I know the truth. Who is the killer? I know who the killer is. It's that Leon dude, because his name was right there. Yes, it is. I even have pieced it together exactly what it's all about. Well, I mean, I don't know his motive behind it, but... He used the crystal ball to turn on the furnace, and then threw his clothes in the furnace.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fate will be decided.
He broke into the room, and Sayaka had the knife, and she went at him with it, and he used the sword scabbard to defend himself. And then he smacked her wrist with it. That's why there was a bit of glitter on her wrist and why her wrist was broken. And then he used the knife.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
I don't know, is it even worth talking to these guys? What are they even gonna say?
What? Impossible. You know?
If you want to confess? Oh my god. You people.
Hey.
Step into the future, yeah.
Got it!
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
I'm sorry.
In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
What the heck?
Can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? I mean, yeah. I found a few things. Wow. And what do you have to say, guilty man?
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. Oh, yeah? Your job? Really? Is that what you call it? You filthy scumbag? Well, here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call. Well, y'all be in a lot of trouble if you do that. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's do this. Let's just go, man. Get on the elevator.
Yes, indeed.
Do I literally have to watch them all go? Are you scared? Scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. The steel blocks descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Man, whoever did this had a lot of time and a lot of money, dude. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
It's total shit.
Well now.
Find your assigned seats and sit down. Okay, fine, let's go. Did what he said and found our seats. Seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it to be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. But you're standing, you're not sitting. I mean, I hate to point that out to you there, guy, but anyway. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. Man, this kid, like, he may not have a lot of talents, but he's got a talent for the melodrama, man. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Yeah? I'll save it. Sure? Sure? Pre-trial prep. Set skills? Oh yeah, I earned some skills, didn't I? Melodious voice. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Okay, well, whatever. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once, effective during the bullet time battle. Well, dang, dude, I don't even know what these things do, so whatever. Did I set my skills? I guess I did. Yes, I did. Okay. What's my e-handbook? What do I gotta do? Truth bullets. Toolkit. Leon, all that stuff. Okay, yeah. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, let's just go. Let's do it. I mean, this is like... This thing's kind of like a tutorial anyway.
Explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Why?
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Oh my god, this Ifumi dude.
Okay.
Seriously?
But what about that other empty seat?
Ooh, a mysterious empty seat.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Yeah, I feel like that's a really big thing eventually.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Alright, it's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. So your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, man. I don't know what I'm doing. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you've found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. I'm still getting used to Xbox controllers. Where's my Y button? Okay, I got it. I'm good. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck. Have fun! Oh, spinny.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Oh, way to go, buddy.
You know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No! You're wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Who else? Dang,
Between
girl.
Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Man, get it
So you're
together.
saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Correct.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill the Sayaka. Well, we kind of know that, but okay, whatever.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp
Kniffy.
object thrust into her
A
stomach.
sharp.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So
Oh
the
my
killer
God, this
used
dude.
some random knife they had on him.
No.
No, that's wrong.
No, you're wrong.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Like, did any of you even look?
After
Seriously.
the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Like, I don't know if, like, the techno music's making this, like, it's not helping the intensity of this, man.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
No, you did, you piece of garbage.
Right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Wow, you guys are lame.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Yeah, like your name written in blood.
You really believe that?
Wow, man. None of you looked at all, did you? She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. 'Cause I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Well, yeah, tell me, man. You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. Okay. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Okay.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Okay,
But
that's how
where does
that works.
get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in
No.
secret. Nobody...
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! You suck!
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Like, wasn't this girl a writer? Like, has she got no
Well,
imagination
what
at
if
all?
I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Yeah. All the knives are still there, but when I finished my tea, it was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall.
Okay.
But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Oh my
Swimmer
lord.
girl?
Wow.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Seeing as how only one person can
Speaking
graduate.
of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Yeah, so then why would you
Then
bother?
there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief. Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Motokuma's losing it. He's just like, listen!
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Well, there's the million-dollar
Hina
question.
seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Sakura!
That's right.
And is anybody
Sakura
gonna
was with me the entire
stand up
time
to
I was drinking
Sakura?
my tea.
Nah, man.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Oh my god, this guy.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
Right?
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school's regulations?
Nope.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
Oh, there you go.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together?
Kiyotaka.
It's unwholesome.
Bruh.
I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Dude.
But
If she
it wasn't
snaps you in
either of
half,
you,
I
then
would.
what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Right? Seriously.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here. Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Well, that just kind of blows that whole theory out of the water.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's
Probably.
the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
So, but wait, then why did she leave the room when we told her
She came
specifically
into
not
the dining
to?
hall. She didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Or did she do it before she came to my
As
room?
she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely,
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Yeah.
He did do it after all.
Man, this chick,
No,
I really just
you're wrong.
cannot stand her at all.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Like, he literally...
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna
Hold
die.
on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit. Yeah, tell me more. Damn, man. I don't know what I'm doing. The Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, Y to shoot. Okay. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. This gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. Good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. Oh right, yeah. Okay. Hair!
Now I understand.
Right, because she made a big deal about how there was like no hairs and everything was like cleaned
That's
up.
right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit,
Why would you do that?
why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
Except for the body
That
in the
makes sense,
frickin'
does it not?
bathroom.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Seriously.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course. He removed any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Oh my
Are
goodness.
you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
Yeah, they broke the
It's fairly
doorknob.
certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yeah, and the evidence that proves it is do 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 do. Present key item.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Hopefully. Are you? Why are you not advancing?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
Okay, suddenly it's decided not to pay attention to my controller anymore.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Well, yeah, why would
But
he?
if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit to learn. Okay, yeah. Well, suddenly my controller isn't working. Yes. Number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. You use a truth bullet on the wrong one, not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. This is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Oh my goodness, okay. Bathroom door frame, okay.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yeah.
She
That's
then
true.
fled into the bathroom.
Yes.
Then the killer ran after her,
Okay.
and they got into the bathroom.
Okay.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
Oh.
And finally, the culprit
Damn
had
it.
Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't
Dang
it,
it.
Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
Like, what's this girl got in for me? It's not because the door was locked. There's a different reason entirely.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah, I tried to... I missed it.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay, that's true.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
It was the lock thing.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Huh? What's wrong? If you keep trying to disrupt the trial, you're gonna get put on trial yourself.
Shoot!
What? Oh, for God's sakes, come on.
The incident took place
Really?
in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Mm-hmm.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
That's the part that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, stupid me.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door...
Jesus.
That's not lucky at all.
I think we can establish at this point I'm not very lucky.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Ah, it's because of the signs.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I know the one that, like, I know what this is, it's just... In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
Actually, it's not.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Oh my god, this dude.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
We all died.
Why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
What?
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Okay, what?
Oh, you.
Oh my.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Go for it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That's a really good question, and I don't have an answer for that.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Yeah.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
She opened the door.
Could've knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No,
Which would make no
that
sense.
can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. Because... Well, it's because of the switching rooms, right? Let's try that.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yeah, don't open your door for anyone.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
What?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Oh, the twists!
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Dude! Girl was thinking, oh! Something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Bro, she was setting me up.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
So, wait, hold on. But why would she... But if she said to check the nameplates, did she know the nameplates were changed?
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means, only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
I mean, you're probably gonna tell us anyway, so what the hell?
Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to shoot this. Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Right.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So
Oh, damn it. I probably screwed that
even
up.
if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Oh, maybe it was a good thing I missed. Oh, nope. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is it has to be because of what got switched. I know that.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
So it was I
But in
did miss the
note,
one.
The place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Yeah, when though?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Well, of course
Right.
not.
Okay, then who did it?
Could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. That was Sayaka.
I got
But why?
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells the reader
the
to
heck?
check the nameplate.
So I'm wrong. She wasn't like she was setting me up, but
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in
yeah,
the first
why
place?
bother?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
But why?
What?
What's even like what?
Inviting someone to
Why?
your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms.
Yeah.
Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Man, these trials are hella long.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yeah.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
She tried to kill Leon? So what? She was... Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Defensively.
What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Yes.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Mm-hmm. Is. Yeah.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Yep.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Really, dude? You don't know Jack. What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about nonstop. Oh my god. Holy jumping. How the hell am I going to remember all this crap when I'm not having tutorials? Are you getting used to these nonstop debates? I mean, it's going hella long. I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of these bullets can actually refute the proper... Here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spot. What? Oh my god. LB button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the LB button to cycle through each bullet. Left to... Oh my god. For our purposes, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. What? Why are you doing it mean? Why are you so mean? Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Oh crap.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, I don't think that's true.
That's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
No.
So, she tried to fight back.
No.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
I just blew this whole
But then
thing.
the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
No.
And that's
not
exactly
right.
what happened.
No, it's not. No, they didn't. Yes, I know.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit
It's this
grabbed
one.
the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Yeah, because the sheath
the
is
sword
covered.
sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife?
Yeah.
That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Right.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Yep.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Yep.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
And we already know the answer to that, don't we?
So here's how it all played out.
Oh god, am I gonna have to
The
truth
culprit
bullet
came
this?
in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
What?
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
Oh my god,
So she
you're an
grabbed the
idiot.
sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
No.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
I don't either.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Yeah, which part of your body would have to touch it? Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her
Yep.
palms, right?
They're clean.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Because
Like
the
I
sword
said
just,
before,
like, gets it
the
on
gold
everything.
coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Right.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Why the hell would somebody
Sorry,
do that?
But I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What?
No, that's not it at all.
Like, who is this girl? Talks about what happens the water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Yep.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Although that's a pain, man. What if you gotta pee in the middle of the night? Or poop? You can't flush your toilet or wash your hands? That's just rude.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower yet.
Oh!
My.
Ah!
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
What? Oh, I
An
don't.
insult, obviously.
So anyway,
Bro.
if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Ah, there you are, catching
But
up.
Hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yeah, dude.
We already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first,
Yep.
and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Yep.
And the one who attacked first was...
Yep.
Sayaka?
Now you
Yeah.
understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
She was actually inviting someone to kill them.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Yep. Sorry, bro.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Yup.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a
Oh,
possibility,
that would be
is it
so
not?
rude. Well, I did say I thought she was setting me up, but I thought she was setting me up to get, like, killed, like have somebody go into my room, but nah,
Sayaka
dog.
wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms,
Right.
they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
Yeah, but as if any of you are gonna believe
I
me.
don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
You got played, bro.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
Yep.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Oh, bro, get over it.
Because
Because
Hey,
why?
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Wow.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
We know
If we
the
can't
answer.
uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? No, of course it's not. I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Yes, there is, you moron. Come on, seriously? Dying message, okay.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
no, it's wrong.
Yep. Here we
There
go.
still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
I don't think everybody knew it.
1037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer
Wow,
hidden in
you
there.
guys really just don't put this
Before we
together.
get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Right wrist, it was her left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Right.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Oh, man.
11037?
Flip it around.
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Can't believe none of you are seeing this.
It's because they're not numbers.
Right. Thank you,
Oh,
Kyoko.
Yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is very there.
Yeah.
So I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Oh my god.
These guys are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Oh, come on. What? You mean you don't know?
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Yeah. Jeez. Rotate it. Yeah.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Yeah, reveals the killer's name. It should become crystal clear. Hi.
Here's my answer.
It's all you, Leon.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180
Wow, I
degrees.
can't believe it took you this whole time
You
to do
turn
that
the
out.
message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Oh my god, so not a
It's
coincidence.
just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
Yeah.
In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
Yeah.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yep. I do. I totally do. Do 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 do. Where is this?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
Right.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
Right.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're
But
right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
you know, Kyoko, if you had all this put together, why you feel like you gotta mentor my ass? How about you just step up, girl?
Yeah, I think so.
Wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out where it was disposed of, when it was disposed of, how it was disposed. Well, it's kind of all of these.
Shoot!
Oh, come on. Such bullshit. Come on. Oh, come on, crap.
Shoot!
That's so stupid. All of those are the same goddamn thing. Come on.
I got it!
What a pain in the
Look
ass.
closely at how the shirt was disposed of. We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
No.
Interesting.
There was another way to use the app. Yes, it is. Okay, make your argument. Yeah, the shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No, that's not
No,
true.
it's wrong.
There's the lie.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
could,
can.
if you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Throw it like a baseball.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
Yeah.
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Well, yeah, he wouldn't
Wait,
leave
no,
stuff all
just
over.
Hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Hello.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
The ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star.
Isn't that right, Leon? Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Quote, okay. Yeah, sure, tell me, what do I do? In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic book there are a number of pieces missing. Complete the comic using the provided truth panels. If you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Oh, come on. Holy jumpin'. Okay, so... Alright, so she invites him over. He comes in. She attacks him with the knife. Hold on. Oh yeah, so she comes at him with the knife, he grabs that, breaks her wrist, then hold on, what? Wait, what? Oh, there's more stuff here. Ha, silly me, okay. Alright, well, let's see. She dies. Go to the incinerator. Wow. This game, eh? Like, there's just so much, like... Oh, nope, 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 nope. That goes there. Oh, no, 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 I was right. That goes there. Then that goes there. I love how they draw him. He's like this evil looking dude. Okay, and then that's him picking that up. Let's see. He hits her with that. He threatens her with that. She goes running into the bathroom and closes the door. What else is on here? No, she would have... Okay, no, this goes there. Right? Yeah, okay. Man, do I have a time limit on this stuff or what? So, but am I gonna say that after the killer countered Sayaka's attack with an attack of their own, what did they do next? So what did I... But it shows her already dropping the... Okay, so they get in. Stabby stab. But none of this makes sense, like... I mean, it doesn't make sense to put, like, her writing his name in that circle. Oh, okay, well, I guess it does make sense there. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to show, like, her dropping the knife, because it does that in that one image already. Right? Okay, well, I think that's it.
Here's exactly what happened.
Well, we'll find out.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Okay, yeah.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Okay, yeah.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Right.
And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Right.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Right.
So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Right.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Right.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Complete!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
Like, she literally wrote your name,
Without
dude.
evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Oh, you got that up your
Makoto,
sleeve, Kyoko?
I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
What? Am I? Oh, come on. Yeah. Ugh. What is this? Your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. You'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. Bullet time battle. Okay. During you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. What? Button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Oh my god. Seriously? Lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Oh my god. Start a combo. Keep this going. You'll initiate a tempo up. You'll get into a tempo down. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. You can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet. Oh my god. This is crazy, man.
The killer removed the screws from the doorknob.
Holy
they didn't
crap.
use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Oh my god, dude. Seriously? Okay, so okay.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. Just trying to keep up with this.
You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking.
Oh, what the hell? I don't know what I'm doing. Just... I swear to God, if I have to go through all this again, I am going to lose my mind.
Is this... I refuse to give up yet.
When the killer removed the screw instead...
I refuse to acknowledge... Stupid,
Oh,
stupid...
can't I just do this?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, Then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Oh, this guy.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Okay. Do the points do anything? Oh, okay. I get coins?
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Do I... What? Okay. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The black, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
The hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed. But if she had locked herself in the bathroom, you could have just gone back to your room, dude.
So, that's why...
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like
I
this.
was just... unlucky. That's all.
Bruh.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Why?
Wow. Our dreams, our friends, to have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. Yeah. For the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
uh-huh. She was using you, dude, yep. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know, because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Yeah, dude, sorry.
You mean execution? Wait a second!
Yeah, you had a choice. She ran away.
Yeah, that's it.
It was not self-defense, dude. When you forced your way in the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? Yeah, you went out of your way to head back to your own room, came all the way back. Yeah,
Do you
right?
understand?
You chose not to. Yep.
So, that's why...
I've had enough of this.
Oh,
You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. So what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
There's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Shut up! More importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
hey, come on now.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Oh
No,
my.
no, 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 no!
What's
Let's
it gonna
give
be?
everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
What's he gonna do? Oh, I get a movie? What? Wow, this is kind of trippy, eh? What the heck? Bro, what? What? Oh, that's brutal. Oh, what? What? Oh my god, this game is vicious, dude. What the what? Like, come on. Dang. Dang. Rough. Wow. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Oh my god, this thing.
I can't take it.
Do we have to keep doing this? Well, I mean, technically no.
Well?
Swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Wow.
Damn you!
What the heck?
Our secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Type of bear.
Well... Hey,
Seems like you tried to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Shit.
I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Wait. Oh. What? Because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
Right?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before. Right?
Chills! Kills!
hey,
You say everyone. Who exactly are you referring to, right? We're being watched. Just like that, he was gone. He left us there overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Dang. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Girl, what up? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know that for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths. I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go! So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit it, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well. I'm psychic. Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Huh? Huh? Wow, that's only chapter 1. Dang. Dang. You received the despair bat present. Yeah, okay. Okay, wow, that was ridiculously long. Yeah, wow, okay. So that's the end of this one. This is a long damn game, holy cow. Are all the cases in court gonna be that long? I mean, this is like, dang, 6 hours in or something stupid like that? Wow. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this series, and man, this game's just downright vicious. In any case, I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Till then, bye-bye for now.